Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Brain Waves. We're going to get down to business today. I want to get straight into some things, and I want to talk to you all about Miss Raven Symone and Keke Palmer. What are we going to talk about today regarding these two individuals? We're going to talk about one, how Raven Symone says she is psychic. That's right. You heard me correctly. She is claiming that she is psychic. And then we also have Keke Palmer. Now, some of you may or may not know, they did, or should I say, Raven had Keke on her podcast, and they talked about a lot of things. And a lot of what they talked about is very revealing. And what I want to let you know is that these two ladies don't follow God. Now, I want to go ahead and give you a disclaimer and let you all know up front, this live stream may ruffle some feathers, but I'm going to keep it 100 as I always do. And I have to let you know about people who may be hypocrites or they're not serious about following the Most High. It is what it is. So I want to give y'all examples because these are two ladies that many ladies, especially in the sisterhood, like to champion. They want to follow, they want to support, they want to emulate, they want to be like, etc., etc., etc. And especially with the recent Keke Palmer, Darius situation and how she's been treating her baby's father, the relationship. I went into this before and I kind of covered some things and I've revealed some things about her background, but we're going to get even deeper and I'm going to connect the dots between these two individuals. You're going to see video footage. We're going to do a lot of breakdowns. I'm going to break everything down like a pound. So for those of you that are here, I welcome you all. I thank you so much for being here. Make sure you hit the like button. Okay, if you come in the building, just go ahead and smash that like button. It's so simple, so easy. Close the chat out, hit the X button on the live chat, hit the like button, and open the live chat right back if you haven't done so already. So I appreciate all of you that are here and all of you that are doing so, okay? This is serious. Again, disclaimer. I must let you all know up front. If you truly do not follow the Most High, okay? If you do not rep Jesus Christ, right? If you don't follow Yahshua, some variant of that name, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, then this will probably ruffle your feathers. So I'm giving you a heads up. And this is the time to exit the building because I'm going to give you all a lot of scriptural background and I'm going to show you why we have had a breakdown with Keke Palmer's relationship. And to be honest with you, if things continue and just the way that it looks, I'm not so certain. And I'm not wishing anything on anyone, but I'm just not certain that Raven Symone's marriage is going to last. And I will tell you why, biblically speaking. Okay, so with that being said, I'm about to go ahead and get into some footage. I want to first go ahead and get the Keke Palmer side of things brought up because I'm going to spend more time with Raven Symone. All right. And again, a lot of you's like, oh my gosh, you're talking about Keke Palmer. How dare you, the sisterhood? How dare you go against the sisterhood and the feminist stand? And it's precisely the negative aspects of this stand and this movement that has a lot of ladies lost, especially the daughters of Zion. So I'm just trying to keep it 100. You can choose to do what you want. You can exercise your free will. I know these ladies are champions and icons and role models for many, especially the younger generations that are coming up right now. And so that's why I have to talk about them, and they are relevant while we're on the subject. Okay. You also make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. Besides getting the likes up, you can join the membership. That's how you can support the work. You also can hit the Cash App, the PayPal, the Venmo, all of that's in the description box. I also have the Cash App and the PayPal on the screen in the bottom left and right respective corners. You can also book a life coaching appointment with me. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's for your friends. Maybe it's for your family. Maybe it's for your coworkers, your classmates, whoever you know, right? Someone's just lost and you standing there talking. It's like, hey, I have no guidance. Well, you can send them my way as a life coach. They can check out my website, check everything out, et cetera, the channel. Y'all know what time it is. Send them my way. I greatly appreciate it, right? All the information about how to do so is in the description box, or you can simply go to brainwaves.com. All right, so let me get and jump into with the Keke Palmer footage, okay? So I've shown this footage before. I've talked about this before, and this is not the first time that I went into this. All right, but I need to let you all know. So what we're going to talk about here, and let me make sure you all can see this pretty well on the screen. So what we're looking at is that the title here of this article says a little bit of everything. It says the actor was honored with a Vanguard Award. Okay, that's right, a Vanguard Award. Okay, watch this. Because y'all need to understand. I need to understand some things here. Because this is serious, and this is not a joke. We're not playing around over here. All right. So for those of you that don't know, you can kind of see a description. Now, this is Vanguard. Is this related to music? But it's outstanding contributions and influence on a music video and popular culture. Now, this is a video award. So you can say that a Vanguard Award is for outstanding contributions and influence in the LGBTQIA, etc. community, right? Okay. You can see it's an annual award presented by the American Society of Composers. ASCAP. I told you I'm an ASCAP member. Okay, the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, right? I'm a member of that because I'm a rapper and songwriter and producer, et cetera, right? If you're legit, you're going to be one of those members or BMI member. It's another conversation for another day. But the point that I'm trying to make is it's someone who contributes an outstanding amount and has that amount of influence. So if we go back to the Keke Palmer article, right? Because it got all these pop-ups and stuff. She was honored with a Vanguard Award by the Los Angeles LGBT Center. Okay. And I told y'all about this a while back. Now, look, this was dated back in April 23rd. So let's get the timestamp right. This happened back in April. So this is not something that just came out recently. And I tried to tell y'all this is why her relationship with Darius broke down. Okay. Now, I know some of you here in the chat, you about this life, and this is the lifestyle that you follow. I understand. Just know that if you're following this lifestyle, you're not following the ways of the Most High. You're not following the ways of Christ. You could be upset with it. You know, hey, don't hate the messenger. You know, you gotta hate the game. This is how the life works. Anyway, let's read this article because I'm gonna go somewhere first. So Keke Palmer opens up about her sexuality and gender. Okay, many of you see her as a woman, and I've told y'all this many times ago. Y'all see her solely as a woman. When you look at Keke Palmer, you say she's pretty, she's attractive, girl, I want to be just like her. And you identify her as a woman. And I told y'all that it goes deeper than this. All right. Oh, yeah, you're going to find out the real reason why Darius and Keke are no longer together. So anyway, she was opening up about her sexuality and gender back in April. So you see all the news and the media trying to say, oh, she opened up about her sexuality with Raven Symone on her podcast, as if this is something new. And I told you it's been out here before. All right. So she was honored Saturday, that time, by the LA LGBT Center. So this is Keke's words. And I need y'all to really listen to what she's saying. She says, I'm so grateful to be here today, to be embraced by a community that I've always felt accepted by and a part of. So for those of you that did not know prior to now, or maybe you didn't hear the podcast when she was on the Raven Symone show, Keke Palmer is not a heterosexual straight woman. Okay, so let's just get this understood. She said she has always felt accepted by and a part of. So this goes back to childhood. She's always been a member of the LGBTQIA, etc. community, right? All right. She says, I've always been my own person. Sexuality and identity for me has always been a confusion. Do you see what she said? It has always been a confusion. I don't think y'all understand how significant that is, right? Of course, stuff happened with the stream. Okay, so y'all just let me know if everything is fine, because I'm just having weird stuff take place. I don't know what be going on. I don't understand why it's glitching out, but it looks like everything is fine. Just somebody let me know if at any point in time you cannot hear me. Okay, just let me know. But in any case, if we put this on the screen, back to what I was trying to say, we go to 1 Corinthians 14:33, because I have scripture to back up what I have to say. See, I'm not just talking. You have a lot of pastors, you have a lot of spiritual leaders, etc., who say they about this life, but they don't give you any scriptural reference. They don't give you anything to go back and read and study on your own and know where things came from, right? So if we look right here in 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 33, it says, for God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. So if God is not the author of confusion, then who do you think the author of confusion is? It is the devil. Okay. Keke Palmer here says sexuality and identity for her has always been confusion. So what she's saying is that she is always been walking the path of darkness. But many of you think that just because she was on Disney, and let me just break this down. Speaking of Disney, both Keke Palmer and Raven Symone are products of Disney. So y'all need to just stop and sit back about that, right? They're both products of Disney, right? Just think about that. Think about that. So right here, Keke Palmer has opened up and said that she's always been about that lifestyle. Okay? And I'm trying to give y'all the receipts. This is out of her mouth. I'm not making this up. She also went on further to say, you know, I never felt straight enough. So again, all of you ladies out here on social media and out here in the world talking about Keke Palmer and Darius's relationship, y'all are addressing it as if they're in a heterosexual relationship. Okay? This is not a heterosexual relationship. Maybe Darius thought it was. Maybe Keke played that particular role at that particular time. Maybe it was just to get the baby out, to get their son. You know, people have agendas, right? They do it all the time. But she was never about that life. This goes back to childhood. And I'm going to show you also in the interview how you're going to see how things match up in the line. And I'm going to get to that in just a second, right? She says she never felt straight enough. So she's not a heterosexual woman. So when y'all getting onto this relationship conversation about the roles of a man and the roles of a woman and how could a man tell a woman about dress and this and that, Keke don't identify with neither. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said neither gender. She would be considered gender fluid, if anything, or non-binary, or both. Or maybe not even that. Listen to what she says. She says, I never felt gay enough. Do y'all see this? And then she says, and I never felt woman enough. Okay, so she doesn't feel woman enough, yet all of you ladies are all over the social media and all out here in this world capping for Keke. Y'all over here capping for Keke. Girl, she did that. Go Keke, but she's not even a heterosexual woman. And then she goes on further to say she never felt man enough. Of course, they messing with